岁，真的就会不一样。
看来你们这种做服务性行业的人，都很能放低姿态来迎合男人呢。
我要是把这孩子生下来，能有多糟糕？
养比生难多了，你连自己都弄不明白，你怎么当妈啊？
我想要谈个正常的恋爱，稳定的关系。
我不会结婚的。
不是有钱，什么事儿都能办得成的。
你为什么总是这么咄咄逼人？
为了创业，你们全家举债。
你要把咱们家2次抵押给银行吗？
从我想做茶厂起，你说过一句鼓励的话吗？
这种得不到尊重和平等的感情，我碰都不想碰。
大家好，欢迎来到看电影学中文。What's up, guys? Welcome to Learn Chinese with Movies. When you find learning Chinese difficult, when you makes it easy for you. Finally, we will start our video lesson of Learn Chinese with TV series. 看电视学中文。2020 is a mess for a lot of things. 2020年真是一团糟。But you still got a bunch of hot Chinese TV series to watch and learn Chinese with in the lockdown. Lockdown. 封锁. If you're new to our channel, we aim to help you learn Chinese in a fun, easy, and practical way with Chinese movies, TV dramas, music, and news. Please click subscribe and bell buttons below so that you won't miss our future lessons. Today, we will watch a super popular drama, 30而已. Nothing but 30, to get to know the life of 3 urban Chinese females. In this lesson, you will learn some colloquial expressions popular among younger generations in China, as well as a few advanced grammar patterns in spoken Chinese. Now, let's get started. 让我们开始吧。
30岁，重新出发吧！
老公，从今天起，你的晚餐就喝这个了。
晚餐就喝这个？
你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？中度脂肪肝，大夫说了，就是因为你太爱吃了。
爸爸，脂肪肝。
知道什么是脂肪肝吗？
哎，爸爸脂肪肝。老公，到了咱们这个岁数，上有老下有小，身体是第一位的。没关系，以后我也不吃晚餐了，我陪你。老公，从今天起，你的晚餐就喝这个了。从今天起。
从 plus time plus 起. This grammar pattern is used to express from on. To be more precise, with this expression, people can indicate from a certain time on when expression a situation or event that occurred after said time. Don't get confused with its similar structures. 自起 and 自从起. 自起 is the synonym of 从起. They can both refer to a past, present, or future time, but 自 plus time plus 起 is always used in more formal situations, like news report or speech. However, 自从 plus time plus 起 can be only used to link a past time. Let's check some examples in other movies.
你什么时候回来？从《流浪地球》计划启动的第一天起，就再也回不去了。从《流浪地球》计划启动的第一天起，
晚餐就喝这个？
你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？中度脂肪肝。你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？
报告 like its English equivalent, report. 报告 can be used as both a noun and a verb. So if someone 看报告 or 写报告, they read or write a report. And when someone 报告 something, they give a description or information about what they have found or what has happened. In this scene, 顾佳 asked her husband to see his 体检报告 physical examination report.
我就拿了电话报了警，就这样。
根据尸检报告，巴松是被人用绳子勒死的，死亡时间16日凌晨1点左右。根据尸检报告
3号我肯定看到他啦。
你跟姑娘喝了1夜的酒，你能保证你是清醒的吗？
我愿意赌上资深警副，直接去向拉温报告。
晚餐就喝这个啊？
你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？中度脂肪肝。你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？
不是吗? In this pattern, you can see negative form and a question word, but it neither presents a negative meaning nor leads to a question. Indeed, 不是吗 is one of the most common ways to raise a rhetorical question, namely when the speaker doesn't really want an answer and instead wishes to make and emphasize an obvious point. In this scene, 顾佳 wanted to point out and emphasize the results of the report to her husband, so the rhetorical question 体检报告不是写了吗 hasn't the physical checkup said really means 体检报告写了 the physical checkup has said.
我知道你喜欢安迪沃霍尔吗？
我不喜欢安迪沃霍尔，
你不是喜欢他的作品吗？
我不喜欢他的作品，我喜欢他的表达方式。
什么意思啊？
说了你也不懂。
你不是喜欢他的作品吗？
晚餐就喝这个啊？
你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？中度脂肪肝。大夫说了，就是因为你太爱吃了。大夫说了，就是因为你太爱吃了。
大夫 refers to the doctor. Be careful with the pronunciation of the character 大 in this word. 大 is a homograph. It is called 大 as the adjective big, but 大 in the expression 大夫. Question: what is the synonym of the word 大夫? "医生" also means the doctor, and in China, 大夫 is a bit less formal and used more often in the north.
以翔对不住啊，我已经尽力了。
没事，大哥。没事，大哥。
哎，爸爸脂肪肝。老公，到了咱们这个岁数，上有老下有小，身体是第一位的。上有老下有小。上有老下有小。
This is a very popular idiom in Chinese. The literal translation is up has the old, down has the small. So you might have got the real meaning behind it. If you 上有老下有小, you have both elder and younger people to take care of at home. Like the English idiom sandwich generation.
没关系，以后我也不吃晚餐了，我陪你。
The English word for pay is accompany. A more formal two-character word is 陪伴. If you pay or 陪伴 someone, you keep them company. And when you pay someone do something, you are with them doing the process and can sometimes help them with it. Here is another example.
哎，你今天干嘛去啊？
我约好了去见客户。
哎，就别去了，陪我去看赛吧，就咱们俩。 陪我去开赛吧，陪我去开赛吧。
老公，我渴了，你去给我买个水呗。
干嘛呢？
我妈说她要看看。
不是钟小琴，你能不能给我留点隐私啊？
她不看，她不踏实呀。
他倒是踏实了，你把我扒光了。
老公，我渴了，你去给我买个水呗。我渴了。
渴 or 口渴 means thirsty. Question: What is the meaning of the radical in the character 渴? This radical originates from the shape or picture of water. So, characters with this radical are often related with water and liquid, but they can be object, actions, or describing words. For example, 河、海、游、汗、游、洗、流、交、生、浅、浑、湿。
我不渴。我不渴。我不渴。干嘛呢？
我妈说她要看看。我妈说她要看看。我妈说她要看看。
看。This grammar pattern is called reduplication. The reduplicative form of a verb indicates a short time, a small quantity, a slight degree, or an attempt, conveying a relaxed and casual mood. So, it is often used in spoken Chinese. If the verb is a monosyllable word such as 看、听、说, you can either reduplicate the word directly, 看看、听听、说说, or put the word 一 between the reduplicated words. 看一看，听一听，说一说. However, the verbs made of dissyllable words, such as 学习 and 准备, can be only reduplicated with the first method, 学习学习，准备准备. Learn such patterns with native speakers in other movies.
妈，字签好了吗？
签什么字啊？
一个什么夏令营，你看看。
夏令营？
机会难得，我们班只有2个名额。
你看看。
不是钟小琴，你能不能给我留点隐私啊？你能不能给我留点隐私啊？你能不能给我留点隐私啊？
隐私。隐私 is the combination of 隐 and 私. 隐 means hidden, and 私 refers to private. So, 隐私 means privacy. It is obvious that all of us have personal privacy. 个人隐私. But nowadays, many people tend to invade privacy. 侵犯隐私. So we should all protect privacy. 保护隐私.
她不看，她不踏实呀。
他倒是踏实了，你把我扒光了。
她不看，她不踏实呀。
踏实 踏实 is an advanced word with different meanings. As a positive personal trait, 踏实 means practical or steadfast. So, if people talk about personality and think someone 很踏实, that means he or she doesn't change quickly or unexpectedly. But when describing people's feeling or mood, 踏实 means have peace in mind or free of anxiety. In this scene, Xiaoqing was explaining why her mom wanted to see the checkup result of her husband. She said, 他不看，他不踏实. So, if she doesn't see it, she won't be free of anxiety. Let's see some other example.
这在公司这么长时间，我这看的最多的也就是你背影。但你甭管，就是看一眼背影，我都心里边觉得特踏实。其实就包括现在，只要你在，我就觉得这个世界还在。我都心里边觉得特踏实。我都心里边觉得特踏实。
他不看，他不踏实呀。
他倒是踏实了，你把我扒光了，你把我扒光了，你把我扒光了。
扒光 Ba is a verb meaning stripped, and guang is an adjective meaning used up. They are combined as a result complement, namely the result of the action. If people 扒光 others or 扒光衣服, they strip others naked. In this scene, Chen Yu used this expression metaphorically. He thought if Xiaoqing allowed her mom to see his checkup result, it then left him no privacy, just like stripping him naked.
5年前，我跌入人生的谷底，是你们写出了各种文章，真真假假，把我扒光示众，煽动大家不要原谅我，把我扒光示众，把我扒光示众。
Learning how to use compliments will move your Chinese into a very high level, and you can learn the detailed explanation and usage of the 8 different compliments in Chinese in our movie lesson Dying to Survive 2.
今天也算圆满了，该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了，心愿也都达成。
戴上这颗手链，今天就圆满了。
这条不是我刚在那个首饰店看到的那条吗？我只是随便看看，没想买。
你说，卖东西的人卖不掉东西，是一件很伤心的事。但是送礼物的人送不掉东西，也会很伤心的。
今天也算圆满了，该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了，心愿也都达成。今天也算圆满了，今天也算圆满了。
圆满 Yuan is the shape circle, and man means full or filled. So if something is 圆满, it's like a full or filled circle, namely satisfactory, without space to improve. For example, 我们的会议圆满结束了。我们的会议圆满结束了。希望你们的项目圆满成功。希望你们的项目圆满成功。
今天也算圆满了，该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了，心愿也都达成。 该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了，该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了。
该 verb 的，也 verb 了。This is an advanced sentence pattern and frequently used by native speakers. Generally, the part from the particle 的 describes what goes after it, and 该 is the shortened form of 应该 should. So the first half of the sentence 该 verb 的 simply refers to things that should be done. Le in the second half of the sentence indicates the completion of the action. Therefore, 也 verb le means that have already been done. 该做的也做了，该做的也做了，该吃的也吃了，该吃的也吃了，该学的也学了，该学的也学了。
还差一点点。
什么？
戴上这个手链，今天就圆满了。戴上这个手链，戴上这个手链。
戴 If somebody dyes something, they wear it. Dye is always compared with another word meaning wear. 穿 Generally, 穿 is mainly used for clothing, such as top-up, pants, shoes, and socks. However, 戴 is used for accessories and ornaments, such as glasses, hats, scarves, wigs, and jewelries. Check movie examples for both of these words.
你后来都近视了，你知道吗？我不喜欢看你戴眼镜。
我戴眼镜，我是老花眼。我戴眼镜，
你真的挺了解我的，带我吃高级餐厅，还有洋气的小提琴乐队，连巧克力蛋糕都记着呢。你穿西装的样子真的很帅。你穿西装的样子真的很帅。你穿西装的样子真的很帅。
这条不是我刚在那个首饰店看到的那条吗？我只是随便看看，没想买。我只是随便看看，没想买。我只是随便看看，没想买。
随便 随便 can be used as an adjective or adverb. If you say someone 随便 do something, you mean they do it randomly. When you say someone 很随便, it either means they are very casual in a positive way, or don't show any care in a negative way.
你们怎么可以随便抓人啊？连孩子都抓起来了，连他也进去了。奇怪了，你们怎么连小孩子都抓？你们怎么可以随便抓人啊？你们怎么可以随便抓人啊？
你说，卖东西的人卖不掉东西，是一件很伤心的事。你说，卖东西的人卖不掉东西。你说。卖东西的人卖不掉东西。
卖不掉。卖 is sell in Chinese. It is always learned and memorized with its antonym 买. Be careful with the differences of pronunciations and characters. 买 for buy. 卖 for sell. Question: What is the meaning of 买卖 in Chinese? The word 掉 expresses the completion of actions. So, 卖掉 is a result complement, meaning sell something and get it sold. With the negation word 不, 卖不掉 is the negative form meaning sell something but fail to get it sold. Let's see some examples in other movies.
那你一直都没有在画画吗？
没有，画板的卖掉了。没有，画板的卖掉了。没有，画板的卖掉了。
老公，从今天起，你的晚餐就喝这个了。
晚餐就喝这个啊？
你看你体检报告上不是写了吗？中度脂肪肝，大夫说了，就是因为你太爱吃了。
爸爸，脂肪。
知道什么是脂肪肝吗？
哎，爸爸脂肪肝。老公，到了咱们这个岁数，上有老下有小，身体是第一位的。没关系，以后我也不吃晚餐了，我陪你。
老公，我渴了，你去给我买个水呗。
干嘛呢？
我妈说她要看看。
你不是钟小琴，你能不能给我留点隐私啊？
她不看，她不踏实呀。
她倒是踏实了，你把我扒光了。
今天也算圆满了，该逛的也逛了，该吃的也吃了，心愿也都达成。
戴上这颗手链，今天就圆满了。
这条不是我刚在那个首饰店看到的那条吗？我只是随便看看，没想买。
你说，卖东西的人卖不掉东西，是一件很伤心的事。但是送礼物的人送不掉东西，也会很伤心的。
谢谢你们的观看 ，Thanks for your watching。点赞我们的视频，支持我们 ，Like our videos to show your support。留言告诉我们你喜欢看哪些中国电影和电视剧。Leave comments and let us know what TV series and movies you like to watch。另外，告诉我们你觉得有哪些中文语法和词汇很难学。In addition, tell us what Chinese grammar or word you find difficult to learn. 我们下次再见。See you next time.